Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this particular video, I will show you how we can visualize time beyond line chart. So whenever it comes, whenever a scenario comes wherein we need to visualize time, the first type of chart which comes to our mind is the line chart, which is the most common chart used in business dashboards to visualize time. But there are other interactive and intuitive ways as well by which we can visualize time. So the first type of chart in this series is the slope chart. So a slope chart, the one word which comes to my mind when I speak about slope chart is basically from start to finish. So a slope chart will show you your performance from the start date to the finish date. It will just eliminate all the dates in between. So let me just show you how you can create a slope chart in Tableau. So I have this order date. I will just drag this order date on the column shelf. So these are the years which are present in my data from 2018 to 2021. Now I will drag sum of sales, the sales inside the row shelf. So it has given me this chart. So this is a basic simple line chart. This is your line chart which you generally create whenever it comes the time of visualizing time data. Now let me turn on the labels. So I've just turned on the labels. Okay, so this is your basic line chart. But now we want to create a slope chart out of this line chart. Say I am a business stakeholder and my company started in the year 2018, and I just want to see the performance of my company from the start date, from the start year, which is 2018, till the recent year, which is in my data. So I just want to see the start performance and the end performance, and I just want to eliminate these points in between. So that is what known as slope chart, and it is the making of creation of slope chart is a very straightforward process in Tableau. So I will just drag this year of order date on the filter shelf. I will go to the years option, and I will just remove 2019 and 2020. So as you can see, 2019 and 2020 have been removed, and I have got this. Say, I mean, the start date is 20. The start year is 2018, and the end year is 2021. So this was all about slope chart. Now, for example, I basically want to bifurcate this line based on various categories which are present in my data. So I will just search for category, and I will just put it inside the detail shelf. So as you can see, it has given me three lines, and I can just also put this category inside the color marks card. So it has given me three different lines. The red line basically represents the technology, orange line basically represents the office supplies, and the blue line basically represents the furniture. So this was all about slope chart. Now, so instead of sum of sales, I mean, as of now, this slope chart basically shows the trend of sum of sales. But instead of sum of sales, I want to see the trend of basically the number of orders which has been taken place from 2018 till 2021. So, I mean, I can create a calculation to calculate the number of orders. So I'm creating a new calculation. I will name it as number of orders. So number of orders will be nothing but the count of order ID. So I'm just entering a count function, and inside the count function, I will pass order ID as a parameter. So as you can see, it is count of order ID. I will just click on OK. So I will just drag number of orders over here, and I will just remove sum of sales. So now it is showing me the slope chart of basically number of orders. So for example, office supplies is the highest order item from my store. So in the month of 20, in the year of 2018, the number of orders for office supplies were 1217, and in 2021 it has rose to around 2002. So this was all about slope chart. Now I'm going to a new sheet. So the next type of chart which comes, the next type of charts which can be useful for visualizing time is the cycle plots. So what are cycle plots? So with data, we often look for seasonality and trends. But if we just have a time series that only connects start and end points, like we saw in the slope chart, trends may remain hidden. And what if you need to compare two trends? So cycle plots show the trends of two different time periods simultaneously. Because cycle plots show trends over the whole time period as well as shorter periods, you can present more information at once using cycle plots. So let me just show you how you can create a cycle plot in Tableau. So let me just drag this order date on the columns. So this is the year of order. And if I just go further, I can drill down to the month level. I will just remove this quarter. and I will bring month before year of order date. Now I will just drag sum of sales on the row shelf. So yeah, so this is what is known as this is what is known as a cycle plot. As you can see, this cycle plot is showing me the showing me the trend showing me the trend for the January month for various years in a single view. So in 2018 January, the total number of sales were this much. Similarly in 2019 January, the sales were this much. And now, as a next step, say I want to see the average. So I will go to the analytics pane over here, and I will drag the average line. I will just instead of the entire table, I will put in the pane. So as you can see, it has given me the average. So by visualizing this particular graph, we can easily say that November is the most profitable month, because in the month of November across each year, maybe due to some festival or something, in the month of November the sales were highest in 2018 as well as in 2019. In like the overall sales were highest, the average sales were highest in the month of November. So this was all about cycle plot. So I have covered two charts over here. First one was a slope chart, and the second one was a cycle plot. And the third type of chart which we can use to visualize time are the highlight tables. So I mean, highlight tables are basically used to find patterns with color. So colorful highlight tables make it easy to look at time data horizontally, so you can quickly scan for patterns and hotspots. With a highlight table, you can look at time patterns in two different dimensions. So let me just show you how we can create a highlight table in Tableau. So I have the order date over here. I will just put this order date on the column shelf, and let me drag to the go to the month level. So these are the various months which are present in my data. And in the row shelf, I will again drag order date, but I will instead of month, I will just keep it to year of order date. I will just keep it to entire view. Yeah, okay. Now, as a next step, I will just put so instead of sales, I will just use profit this time. So I will just put profit inside the text marks card. Now I will go to the show me pane, and I will just click on this highlight tables. So as you can see, it is now giving me a highlight table. Yeah, or I can just switch it from here. Yeah. So as you can see, so this is highlight table. So these are the various months which are present in my data. These are the years, and this is the overall profit which the company has made over these years and these months. So by seeing the highlight table, we can very I mean, by just seeing the highlight table, we can very easily figure out that uh, December 2020 was the most profitable was the most profitable month for my business, because I mean, the more darker the color, the more the profit. So in December 2020, the number of profit which the company has made was the highest. So this was the highlight table. So these were the three different ways which was slope chart, cycle plot, and the highlight table, using which we can visualize the time series data in a much more interactive and intuitive way, and we can just present this information to the business stakeholders in a much more interactive way. So this was all about this video, guys. Thank you so much.